What's good, Slimes? Ace Dragon's back with another I'm having a stroke. Another fragrance related video. If you heard me just chuck some stuff on the floor, leave it be. Today I'll be discussing why I bought Armaf Club Nuit Intense for Men. The bottle's a bit like, it's not the best condition. I bought this pre-owned, like 10 quid for like, oh, not 10 quid, maybe like 13-14 pounds for like 80 ml. So I was like, I could live with the bottle condition, to be blunt. Smells perfectly fine. Smells exactly like a Armaf Club Nuit Intense Man. God knows what this man did to this bottle that I bought it from. But I did clean the bottle as soon as I opened it. I didn't even apologise. So yeah, I didn't know your fragrance bottle could get messed up like this. But here we are. So let me talk about why I bought this. Now, like 8-9 years ago, there weren't all of these clones of Aventis as they are nowadays. You know, there was no Mont Blanc Explorer, no I think Alexandria was there. I remember Pineapple Vintage was like up there as everybody's like alternative to this and so forth. Like I remember Insurrection Pure 2 and like just indie houses on like Etsy and stuff like that making fragrance clones. It's not like the market is today of all of these houses making like 7 different versions of Creed Aventis. Now I'm sure Afnan have like 6 versions of Creed Aventis. I believe even Armaf has like a limited edition one with more pineapple or something like that. So when that hype was going on, everybody was talking about how this is like the best fragrance ever. This is Creed Aventis just on a budget. I believe at the time you can get 105 ml, which this is, the bottle anyway, for like £28. And the full bottle of Creed Aventis, I think it was 120 ml at the time, was like 200 plus. And everybody was just like, you don't need Aventis, you need this. And I remember I was thinking to myself, you know, everybody's doing this. I have 28 quid. I want to smell like Creed Aventis. Let me purchase. So I remember I bought it and I sprayed it. And I was just like, what is this garbage I have spent money on? I remember disliking this so much. Oh, sorry, I broke something on this bottle. No, rip me. I think I found it. No, it's fine. I remember I'm just finding a place to spray it on myself that doesn't have a fragrance already. I remember that birch was just so off-putting to me when I first bought it. I was like, people want to smell like this? This is what is known as like the panty dropper. This gets women. You know, I was actually just flabbergasted like this. And people were always like, this is 98%, this is 95%, this is 96.2% of Creed Aventis batch number, blah, 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 blah. And I remember smelling this, thinking to myself, like, what is this actual garbage? Like, people like this? And I was like, so I remember like walking around and asking people like, yo, what do you think of this? And they were just like, yeah, it's okay, you know. And I was just like, what? I was actually just gobsmacked. I was like, people in America are like, you know, having women fight for them for this. You know, this one, sorry to go around you. This reminded me of what's that guy called? That Derek from More Plays More Dates. Yeah, he did a video for like a Jeremy fragrance contest of like Creed Aventis, and it's a very funny video. Still holds up to this day. But yeah, I remember getting this thinking like, what is this garbage? I actually sold it within like 2 weeks because I just did not like it. But I remember like I bought this bottle like 4 years ago because I was like, I bought Mont Blanc Explorer and I was like, I missed the harshness of Creed Aventis, of Club Nuit Intense Man. And I've got Aventis Cologne, which kind of turns down that birch significantly. And I was like, I just missed that harshness, so I bought Club Nuit Intense Man. And that harshness is there. But I remember people used to buy this and layer it with fragrances. They would put this on, then 10 minutes later put Insurrection Pure 2 on because that was more fresher and had less birch. Well, it was a very interesting period that time was. But to answer the question why I bought this fragrance, it got so much hype that I just fell into it. I couldn't afford the actual Creed Aventis at the time. So I was like, you know, this is the closest thing I'll get, and all of the reviews say it was. And I was disappointed, but now I've learned to wear it and use it. I use this a lot. I don't wear this. I've worn this like a few times going out, I mainly use it at home because it is harsh. It's kind of a fragrance that I like it in the air rather than it coming off me. So what I do is if I was to wear this at home, I'll do like one spray on my wrist, one spray on my Adam's apple, and then like I would spray my room like twice. So like when I come back, it's got like that nice like DNA in the air, rather than being too harsh. Yeah, for the price, it's definitely worth it. If you're like me, you bought it and you're like, what is this garbage? Just go a bit lighter on the sprays, and then just let it do its thing. To be very blunt, yeah, I've gotten compliments with this after like 10 minutes after applying. You know, I remember I applied it, and then I went. It was crazy. I went to go put the bins out, and one of my neighbors was like, "You smell good." I'm like, "Oh," I just didn't expect to get a compliment from that. Yeah, that's why I bought Club to the Intense, man. I think I said like 5 times throughout this video. It was on everybody's hype list, and it's affordable, and I couldn't afford Creed Aventus at the time. Would I rebuy this? You know what, I would. Just because of the weight. You know what, I don't know. I think I've got like 3 other Creed Aventuses in my collection. Or, clones. I think this is one of the better ones. If you've got 2 Creed Aventus alternatives, you won't need this. If you're looking for one that's more harsh, then yeah, pick it up. And that's just why I bought Club to the Intense for man, guys. I was poor and wanted to smell like Creed Aventus. Take care, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.